Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It is Beltane season, yay! It's one of my absolute favorite times of year. It corresponds in the Southern Hemisphere to Samhain, and what those two times of year have in common is that the veil is thin, okay? So we have access to this wonderful divine guidance. Our ancestors are closer to us, and it's such a beautiful time of year because it's Rhiannon's time. Right? And Rhiannon comes in, she rides in on her white mare and says, hey, how you doing? Do you want to live more wildly? Do you want to love better? Do you want to live more freely? What would you not dare do? What would you not dare say? If you could remove all of your restrictions and all of your reserve, what would be left? She comes in and begs those questions of us. She beckons us to come outside and go explore and be free and really smell the flowers. Beltane is known as the time of the blossoming, and we can really look to that energy within for ourselves in terms of how might we blossom? How might we nurture whatever seeds that are important to us, whether it be our interpersonal relationships, the work that we do, whatever our relationship to the world at large? How can we really nurture those seeds and watch them blossom within, around, and for us? It's such a beautiful time of year. So we're going to take a look at the energies at play and see how we can best work with these energies so that we can really get the most out of it and really take full advantage of Beltane season, as is our right and our privilege to do. So let's go on and see what's going on. Hey Taurus, let's see what your animal energy is for Beltane season, May through June. What is the animal energy for Taurus? Oh, Taurus, you went and done it and got the whale. I love whale energy. Let's talk. So this is really brilliant. Here's why. Whale is very much connected to the heart chakra, right? Look at all this beautiful green here. Very much about the love that we express, the love that we feel, but more than anything, it's about the love that we embody. Now, why this is so auspicious for you for Beltane season is that that's what Beltane is all about. That's what this season is about. It's about the love that you embody. Right? Now, this extends to self-love, absolutely, because that is the well, right? From which all other love is created. It starts there, right? And whale energy, it's this beautiful ancient energy that says the only thing that's real is love. Love is the only thing that is truly real. Right? There's no such thing as, is this going to work out? Is this in my best interest? Is this the right thing to do? Should I be doing this? No, really the question is there love in it? If there's love in it, great. Some of the tricky business can be, is it love or is it, something else? But if you really are connected into your heart chakra, right, you know it. You know what that love is. Love is patient, love is kind. It's one of my, it's a little abbreviated Bible verse there, but it's the good one, right? Love is patient, love is kind, love is unconditional. Love is free from obligation or should or judgment or anything like that. I love that this is coming up as an animal energy for you. Again, with this water, this also equates to a Queen of Cups energy in the tarot, which speaks about being very deeply connected to your intuition and your emotions during this time as well. Now, when we think about emotions, right, they're best when allowed to flow freely. So I do think that there's something about that as well. So let's go ahead and see what is going on for you guys for Beltane season. I'm so here for it. Oh, very good. Okay. So, I literally, look at this. Divine Physician, talk about love. Did I not just quote a Bible verse for maybe the first time ever, and then we have someone looking like Jesus here? Let's get into it. So again, it's not about secular religion. It's just about themes and energy, right? So this is beautiful. The Divine Physician speaks very much of, yes, healing, but also heart healing, right? See this green light that's emanating from his hands? And do you see the cherry blossoms here, which are also in season during Beltane in the Northern Hemisphere? Again, very auspicious. This is about love. Again, with the Divine Physician, this is about the healing powers and properties of love. So I definitely really feel like love and healing and community and oneness are going to be a major theme for you during this time, which, hey, sign me up. That is wonderful. Also, the number 6, there is an aspect of reciprocity within that. You got another 6 here as well. There's an aspect of reciprocity around that's give and take. Remember how we were talking about, is that a well? Get out of here. Do you remember how we were talking about self-love and it's the well from which all other love comes? Do you see that well there? Can you see that? I really hope you can. It's a well. We were talking about a well. It's the well of love, people. And it's really about allowing the love that you embody to extend to others, right? And consider them through the lens of perfect love. But also it's about allowing yourself to be on the receiving end of that love as well. It's just as important. So this is really beautiful. So it's a beautiful theme to have for this time period. Now you also have the 6 of keys. So 2 6s here. So when we were talking about May to June, June being the 6th month of the year. So there's another synchronicity there. The increscent moon, this is really interesting because this sculptor here loves his work. Love is the key word for Beltane. Love is definitely the key word for this reading. Okay. So he loves what he does, right? He's working away on this, lady bust. I think these are called busts, right? When it's just the top. Anyway. But he absolutely loves what he does. And there's a beautiful energy here of, look at these like sketches behind him. He's really thought this out. He's really thought this through. And then he is imbuing this with all the love that he has. I'm really hearing, as far as your work is concerned, or why you're here, whatever it is that really you feel like you're particularly good at, or you have an expertise around, I'm really hearing the more love that you imbue into it, because I'm seeing Pygmalion. I'm seeing that this come alive and become real, like in real form. I feel like the more love, time, attention, and detail you put into your work or what it is that you love to do or your passions, they are going to literally come to life during this season. I feel like it's like this is the buildup, and then it's going to just be like, whoa. And the fact that it's 2 6s, this could be a very powerful time, May into June. This is really beautiful. It feels a little different than manifestation. It feels more active, more up close and personal, if that makes sense. It's not like you're setting an intention and manifesting and then trusting it's going to work out. You're putting the time in, you're doing the work, you're showing up. You're showing up for what and who you love in such a deep, profound, and almost effortless way that it's almost not a surprise when you start to see the results of all of that time, effort, and love, right? Love given is love received. I just heard that. Wow, you got the big wigs here, people. And on the bottom here, I just have to show you it's commitment, which is another aspect of this as well, right? Woo! Archangel Gabriel coming in here. So we have 3 here, which is really interesting. 6, 6, 3, right? 2 of 3s make a 6. So it's really, really interesting here. Now, Archangel Gabriel, this is all about how you use your voice and what you have to say and the messages that you give. It's all about communication. Right? Now, this is really interesting when we're talking about themes of love, as it were, what and whom you love, and yourself as well. So I'm also getting a special note for anyone who's intuitive. By the way, P.S., I believe that everyone is intuitive, but for anyone who identifies as intuitive, I feel like there's a special message in here from Archangel Gabriel with the whale, because this is Queen of Cups plus Archangel Gabriel is someone who is very deeply connected to their intuition, and it's part of their purpose to share that intuition or messages with others to promote healing. So there's a special message in there, okay? Now, on the broader scale, Archangel Gabriel, again, is about messages, communication, but there's also a healing aspect in what Gabriel says, right? Gabriel was the angel who announced the birth of who? Jesus, right? So there's something very significant about this energy, but I also feel like this is a very specific message around, the communication, how you communicate with yourself, and then also understanding, knowing, and claiming. That's the word, claiming. That what you have to give, right, is important on the scale that's why you're here, right? It's about claiming not just your self-worth, but claiming your purpose in a way to say, this isn't about, me doing something and getting financial, stability for it and taking care of this and is it going to work out? Are they going to like me? Any of those kind of like human aspects. If we filter this entire reading through a green lens of love here, this is really about, if you were to claim the truth that you are here in this incarnation on earth in order to change it for the better through what you love to do, what would you do with that information? What action would you take? That's the question, okay? And I love it for you. Okay, let's go ahead and get an oracle. I'm feeling the divine feathered messenger. You know what? Actually, before that, I want to get some advice, actually. Let's get one card advice. I'm feeling that for you. Just one card advice. Okay. Literally shivers. I'm so glad that I got advice. The star is your advice. Hello and goodbye and hello again. Aquarian energy star. This is great hope, divine love, intuition, being in the spotlight and claiming your purpose. There's nothing else to say. Like, that's what this is. Now, another aspect of this, because there actually is always more to say, another aspect of this is that this is Aquarian energy, right? Aquarians are here they are the humanitarians of the tarot. They are here to make the world better, right? With their messages that they have to speak, with the work that they do, with their mere essence, right? This is about allowing yourself to be seen and standing in the light and claiming what you're here to do and be in such a love-centric way, right? That's free of fear or judgment or maybe nots or what ifs or maybe in other times. This is about stepping into this in a fully pronounced way and saying, the time is now, I'm worthy of this, and my purpose is here to do this. And who am I not to heed that calling that I feel in my soul? Right? Woo! Work it out, Taurus. I'm so here. The star really ending on that note. There is no better equivalent of dropping the mic than getting the star as your advice. Hello. All right, let's get an oracle. I'm so here for it. Let's get an oracle for Taurus. Oh, I have the shivvies on a level that is next level. Blue Jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Tell me that is not what we talked about. ABC, XYZ. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. The humility and control aspect of this, I feel like is just saying, stick with it and don't get in your own way. Right? Promote yourself. Cheer yourself on from that place of this is my destiny. This is what I'm here to do. So of course it's going to happen. And it's really about me showing up in every moment in order to promote that truth and that belief. That's what this is. Boom. Okay, Taurus. I am so excited for you. I'm sending you so much love and blessings for this Beltane season. Thank you so much for being here. I so hope that this helps and resonates. If so, please let me know in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you for it. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so, so much for being here. And as always, and most of all, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.